The Super Mario Strikers series is probably the best Mario sports series in my opinion. Yet, it's almost like Nintendo has forgot about the series, with the first game coming out at the end of the GameCube's lifespan coming in 2005, along with Mario Strikers Charge coming out in 2007 for the Wii. However, I think now is a better time than any to bring back the series and put Mario Strikers 3 on the Switch. So hey guys, it's Peaches from the Switch Stop, and today I'm going to be talking about the Mario sports game that we need on the Nintendo Switch. And to preface this video, I'm going to segue this into 4 points, some of which talk about how I'd like the game to play, overall improvements, and things I would want added. So let's get right into it. So first up is just the overall gameplay. Now, I'm always going to lean towards the first Mario Strikers game because that's the one I liked more, and that's just because I've played it more. But Strikers Charge definitely does some good things with the gameplay, especially with the mechanic of how you kick the ball. So basically, when you kick the ball, it retains its charge, and then when you shoot your shot at a net, it gets stronger. So the wider the trail of the ball, the more powerful your shot gets each time, which kind of creates a sense of urgency to just shoot the ball first and to be in possession of it always, rather than this mechanic of the first Mario Strikers game where you could just troll the entire other team. If we're comparing the two games, Strikers versus Strikers Charged, they have very different art styles, but for this game, I would side with the Strikers Charge art style, considering that it just kind of has an aggressive feel to it, which is just fitting for this game. I don't really know what's about it that makes me feel like it. Pause. Not only can these people not distinct the difference between Mario and Shadow Mario, now they run into an electric barrier. What the actual fuck? It fits, but it just kind of does. And seeing that type of game in the Switch's graphics and just modern day graphics, considering that game came out in 2007, I think would be really cool for this third game if it ended up happening. Moving on to the second point, we have the online play. I think obviously a very vital feature for this game, and how I really imagine it is sort of like Smash Ultimate's online, being that there could be a tourney mode style with friends or maybe regular online matches. You can choose to 1v1 in ranked or 1v1 friends in online. I think both of those with ranked could make this game really exciting for online and could actually stretch it for a pretty long time, considering some games for the online, excluding Splatoon, Smash Ultimate, and Mario Kart on the Switch, don't really have a consistent player base always playing them. So I think that if there was ranked and kind of like a tourney mode style, like I mentioned just a few seconds ago, I think that'd be really good for the franchise and a bit of a refresher just for general Nintendo online games. Moving on, we have the roster. Now, between the two games, the roster did not change that much, with one character removed being the Super Team from the original Strikers game to Strikers Charged, who actually ended up being a little Easter egg for the Charged credits. Along with that, they turned Bowser from an option in the menu for Bowser Attack into an actual playable character, made Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong, and Petey Piranha all unlockable characters. But for this proposed Strikers 3 roster, I had a list of captains, so I'm just going to share with you guys what I changed. So I made Bowser an unlockable, along with keeping Diddy Kong, Bowser Jr., and Petey Piranha all unlockables, along with 2 newcomers and 1 new sidekick, them being Rosalina and Pauline, and making the Luma a new sidekick. And keep in mind, there's not a lot you could do with the roster because some of the Mario Kart characters that some people would suggest to be characters are actually sidekicks, kind of like Koopa Troopas or Birdo even. So the roster that I've proposed, I think, is probably the one they would end up going with, or something similar to it. Now, naturally, with me making Smash Bros videos for years, the idea of DLC just kind of comes along with it, just with roster additions, so I had a few ideas for that as well. So for DLC, they could possibly put in different skins or alt costumes, whatever you'd like to call it. You could put anything from Super Mario Odyssey, maybe even Mario's Sunshine suit, Bowser Jr. having the Koopa Kids as alt costumes, just stuff like that, which could be purchased as DLC, along with even DLC characters. And the idea that I had that I think would be pretty amazing would be Captain Falcon, who I think was robbed from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's roster. I think it would be pretty cool considering Captain Falcon has a Falcon Kick and a Falcon Punch for his Super Strike, Mega Strike, depending on whatever you want to do. But I think, again, if this game were to happen, DLC would be inevitable, and this proposed roster would be pretty amazing for this game. And lastly, when is this game going to come out? Now, Next Level Games, who made the 2 Super Mario Strikers games, recently finished and released Luigi's Mansion, which came out Halloween of 2019. So there has been some recent rumors that they're working on a Strikers 3 right now, and it could possibly be announced during this E3 online presentation that we assume that Nintendo will do, the probably Nintendo Treehouse online or something like that. And another option for a release date could be around the World Cup in 2022, although I'm pretty doubtful about that. This is just an idea considering the World Cup is a huge event, obviously soccer related, so you never really know. So just to end the video off here, I'm just generally surprised that we've really had no mention of a new Strikers game since Strikers Charge came out in 2007. Now in the Mario Olympics game, even the most recent one, they do have playable soccer, which is kind of based off of Strikers just with like the charge meter and everything like that. And there's even playable soccer in Mario Sports Superstars, even though we've really had no actual Strikers game come out in quite a while. Although my hopes are up for this year's E3, hopefully Next Level is working on a Strikers game as rumored and we get that announced. But my only request is to keep this arena in the game. Like, this is so satisfying knocking people off. But that's going to be the end of the video. Be sure to comment down below letting me know different changes you'd like to see for Strikers 3 or if you agree with me. Be sure to like and subscribe. We just hit 56K. Thank you guys so much for the recent support. It really means a lot to Thomas and I. Be sure to follow both of our Twitters and join our Discord. All will be linked below in the description. And this is PJ from the Switch Stop, signing off. Peace.